So I'm just here with John. We've just finished our warm-up. Sorry that the camera cut out. But we're going to quickly be here with John doing a lat pull and then a prone hold. So, John, what I need you to do is 8 reps, following the technique that I have. A neutral spine. So when I pull down, I'm not moving anywhere. My arms are nice and even and lateral. My feet are flat on the ground and my knees are up against the hold. So I've got 4 more to do, but notice how they're nice and slow. 6, 7, 8. Are you ready to go, John?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Very good. So here with John, we're looking for our flat legs, a nice neutral spine, and nice slow reps. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good, John. Are you feeling nice and comfortable?
Feeling good, yeah.
Great. Well, if you come with me, we're going to go straight back to our prone hold, and we're going to hold that for 30 seconds, John. So what I need you to do is stand right here for the moment. I'm going to show you what that prone hold looks like. So what we're going to do, John, is we're going to have a nice neutral spine. We're going to lower ourselves onto our hands as need be. And we're going to hold here for 30 seconds as I'm doing now. We want a nice flat back. We can have our feet in the air or on the ground, whatever's most comfortable. And hopefully this pad will help out with our knees. If things get too hard, John, we can scooch our hands back in a little bit and get a little bit of a kink, but not much, because we still want to engage our core. And just like that, 30 seconds is up and we can keep going with you when you're ready.
Oh, I'm getting old, Nick.
It's taking its toll, John, but you look nice and strong. Here we go. So here we've got a nice neutral spine for John. He doesn't appear to be in any pain, which is great to see. And he's holding that really well. We're halfway through now, John. And he's chosen to have his feet flat on the ground, but it doesn't seem to be impacting his form. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, scoot your hands back in and up we come. Very good. Are you ready for the next exercise, John? You're not in any pain?
No, I was just thinking, lucky we've got the mat there, Nick, just for my knees.
Lovely, because our next exercise is going to be a bench press, John, just behind us here. And so, you've done this before, haven't you, at that footy club?
I used to do a lot of bench pressing down at Blundstone.
Lovely. So I want you to follow exactly as I do. We're going to sit here on the bench and slowly lower ourselves underneath the bar. I can help you out if need be. But what we need is 3 points of contact, John. Our feet flat on the ground, our glutes on the end of the bench, and our shoulders up at this part of the bench. So when we take the bar, we're going to lift it up. Once I get it out of the rack. Sorry about that, John, for that little hold up. But we're going to lift it up, and we're going to get it out of the rack, and it's going to be slow reps towards our sternum. We're only going to do 8, but our arms are going to be nice and level, elbows under the wrists, and each time we want to pause, up, pause, up, pause. And then back on in.
Looks good.
Very good. We'll just shift you this way a little bit for your comfort there, John. Should make things nice and even.
3 points of contact, Nick.
That's it. Oh. How are you doing there? Slide ourselves down a little bit. Watch your head there. Very good. And so when you're ready, your feet are lovely flat on the ground. There is your bottom on the edge of the bed and shoulders.
Where do you want me to put my hands on the bar?
You're doing quite well right there. Your arms are just above 90 degrees and everything is in line. So let's keep it that way. When you're ready, John, Very good. And so I can easily spot John's weight from here. It's a very light weight considering his age, but he's quite comfortable pushing that. If need be, I could step in and grab that weight, not a problem whatsoever. If it was a heavier weight, I would ask a second instructor to come in and spot the other side, but that need not be the case. 7, and last one. Very good, John. Rack that again for me if you would. Good, and watch your head on the way up. Very good. Now, we're on to our second last exercise, John. That's just going to be back on this mat where we were last time. So if you can sit there, John, if it's comfortable, and you'll just watch me. So again, we're going to be on our knees, and there's 2 versions of this, John. If you're feeling very good today, we can roll out nice and far, or as far as we can go while keeping a nice neutral spine. It's much like a prone hold earlier. Or if you're having trouble today, we get on our hands and we walk them out as far as we can go. And back.
You expect me to go out that far, Nick?
Well, there's only as far as you can go, John.
I'll give it a crack.
You can go. And so I'll just finish these 3 couple of reps here, because I'm going to get 6 out of you today, John. And the same again, your feet, you can have them up or down. Either way, the floor is yours.
So I'll give it a go with the wheel.
Would you? Not a problem. So when you're ready, and we're looking for a controlled descent and ascent from John, very good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good, John.
Wasn't too bad.
Very good. Now, onto the ski erg we go. We're going to do a quick little interval on there. John, are you feeling up to that?
Oh, intervals.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for 5 minutes. The first half is going to be at 50%, just cruising.
Okay.
And then we're going to go up to 60%, a little bit harder, for another 2.5 minutes. And then we're going to go down to resting for 3 minutes and just cruise it out from there.
Okay.
So when you're ready, I'll start the clock. And go, John, 50%. That's what I want from you. Comfortable, but I always want you to be able to talk to me. Good. You're looking very strong, John. That's what we want to see.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Has the session been good so far?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed myself. It's always good to, do some all body stuff.
Yeah, lovely. And this will supplement the rest of the exercise you've been doing really, really well.
My wife will be quite happy with me.
I think so, John. You're looking after yourself. And I don't think anyone can be angry at you for that.
Yeah. Well, I still have to be around. She's 60, so, I'm 84, so, I need to take care of myself for a bit longer.
Absolutely, John. And this is the best way to do it. And so at this point we're going to say that John has gone for 2.5 minutes and he's going to switch up to 60% now for the second half of our interval. Ready, set, go. John, when you're ready. Oh, very good. So here by this stage we're going to have a lot of blood flow throughout John, so he should be quite comfortable in his joints, which he appears to be, and he's able to pull a little bit more. But I still want him to be able to talk to me. So I'm going to keep talking to John as much as I can and just ask him a few questions or two. Such as, where do you think you'll be going after this, John? Like, after the session?
Well, I don't actually have much planned on for the rest of the day. Maybe might go to the newsagents, buy the newspaper after this.
Oh, very good. An afternoon paper.
Yeah, I might go and read the paper out in the sun. I think it's meant to be a pretty nice afternoon.
Oh yes, are you a crossword man?
More of a Sudoku kind of guy.
Still plenty of them going around.
Yeah, they've got a section down the back.
Yeah. Your favourite part of the paper, I assume.
Yeah, it sort of keeps the mind occupied.
Very good. And so John's still able to talk to me, and that, with regard to the RPE scale, is a good indicator of how well he's training. He's pushing himself hard enough to exert himself, but he's not pushing himself too far that he's beyond communication and conversation, which is typically a good indicator of that duress that we're putting him under. So we got 30 more seconds, John, and then we're going to get you to go into a nice, easy recovery, and that's going to be the start of our cool down. And 10 seconds left. And cool down for us, John. Take it nice and easy now. So we don't want him to seize up immediately. We won't go into any stretching, and because of his arthritis and the lack of treadmill here, I think the ski erg is the best option for John, just to keep him occupied. Because we do have some other spin bikes behind me, but with his current situation, that might be a little bit of overload for that joint at this part of the session. Good, John.
How's my form, Nick?
Very good, mate. And as long as you're not in pain, that is very, very promising.
Yeah, no, the knees are holding up pretty well.
Great. That is great to see. And so we're going to fast forward again through this 3-minute cool down into the last 30 seconds of it, so we can get ourselves into some little bit of stretching for John, just to make sure that these muscles really don't seize up. And stopping when you're ready, John. Very good. And so we're going to go back to the back of the gym now, where we've got some nice space to do our static stretching. So when you're ready, John, I want you to follow exactly as I do. When we're gonna first do our hamstrings, and those are the muscles back here. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lean over and take a deep breath out and hold there. You can drop your arms down to touch your toes if you like, but we're gonna hold for 30 seconds just like that.
Okay.
And I'll be here to help you if you lose your balance.
Okay.
But I think with today and your performance, I don't see that happening. So when you're ready,
You're right.
we're gonna hold a nice low stretch. Good, John, are you feeling that in the back of your legs?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Very good. Breathe out. So if you take a big deep breath in for me.
Yep.
And out, let the hands drop. Good, John.
Oh, I just felt them drop another couple centimetres there, Nick.
It does happen as we put the stretch through the muscles. Now that's 30 seconds up you come, John. Oh, very good. We're right here for you.
It was alright.
Good. Now, if you can turn and face me, John, we're going to do a very similar thing to our warm-up. We're going to put our hand down our wall and we're going to stand on one foot. But we're going to grab our knee if we can, either on our pants, just here like this, or on our foot if we're feeling good, or you can go for your sock there. And we're just going to hold our legs as far up as we can to feel a stretch. And then we're going to swap legs. So when you're ready, John, up against the wall, and I'll be here to catch you if you need. When you're ready. Oh, you got your whole foot, John. That's very good.
Yeah, that seems to be alright.
Yeah, the joints are nice and warmed up. There's a lot of lubrication through there. And so that's great to see from you. We might even be able to, in the future, once we get our treadmill in, it's coming very soon, get you walking on that treadmill a little bit more and even jogging in the future. Because that's our goal at the end of the day, to get your joints back to full health.
Oh, excellent, Nick. So you're able to pay for a new treadmill yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
You must be doing well.
yeah, well, it's always, you want more, don't you? You want to do better, you want to give more people the opportunity to help themselves get better. When you're ready, you can swap your legs.
Swap around?
Yep, well done. And pick up your other outside leg. Very good, John. And you can always, by good coincidence, we have our mirrors here.
Oh, we've got those mirrors there.
Check your form, check yourself out.
My muscles.
That's it. You're doing very well, John. Alright, bring your leg down. And now we're going to stand with our legs apart like this, and we're going to go lean over one leg and just hold. So when you're ready and go as far as you can, and that's it, just hold. You should feel it in your groin.
Yeah, I can feel that.
And I'm here always to catch John if need be. He's right in front of me, but considering his balance today, we're looking pretty good. And we're going to switch our legs over, leaning over this other leg. Very good, John. Very good. Alright, coming to stand back up again. We're going to do a little bit of upper body work now.
Okay.
So, when you want to press up against this wall again for me, I want you to press up against this wall again for me, just watching. And we're going to turn away from the wall. And we should feel it right in our pectoral.
What is the pectoral?
So the pectoral is on the front of our chest.
Oh, this one.
Yes, that's the one. Very good. And we're going to hold that again for 30 seconds. So when you're ready, come up against the wall, press your hand to it and rotate away. Very good, John. After those bench presses, we're going to need to stretch out this muscle to make sure that we can get a good recovery and get our strength back up again.
I was doing quite well on the bench press.
You were doing very well, John. It's great to see such progression from you.
Thanks, Nick.
Very good. Switching sides now. Very good. And just to make note for next time, are you ready to do you think you could do 2 more reps that next time?
Of the
Bench press?
Yeah, I reckon.
Because that's going to be our goal for next session. We're going to try and hold the same weight, but do 1 to 2 more reps just to build a bit more muscular endurance and form.
I reckon I'll give that a go, Nick.
Very good. Alright, I'm coming away from the wall. Our last stretch. We're going to get our arm and press it across our body. And you should feel it just in the back of the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. So this one here we used a lot in the lat pull. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that one over there, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
I used to do a bit of that lat pull back in the day.
And switching arms. Well, that one there, we're stretching out the muscles that run down our lower back here and in our shoulder, the same ones that we use to pull down. So stretching them is just a little bit of a way to help them recover for the next session.
Do you get out much yourself into the gym?
Absolutely, John. It's my favourite place to be.
Oh, excellent.
Alright, well that concludes our session, John. Thank you for being such a great participant and have a great day.
Thanks, Nick. I'll see you next time.
Well done. Alright, mate, you are free.